Hello, YouTube. It's been a fat minute. From my earlier videos and my shorts, you guys know I'm a Dimebag lover and shit. And I do my, I do my best to play fine because gear is the easy part. But it's been a fat minute since I made an actual video. So I am going to just, catalog my, at least I want to say mid-ranges. I didn't get any of my early Dimebag tone attempts. I mean, I can, if I throw that and that out of the effects loop, I can get that, which is this and this. But, times change, you grow up and you get, good gear and shit. So, with good gear now, this is what my Dimebag tone has sounded like. I'll run through the effects chain in a minute, but just give you guys a general idea. But anyways, let me run through the effects chain now. So with the effects chain, we have a Randall RG100ES. These are my settings for, room and live performances and whatnot. We've got two cabs for Randalls. They both, come with the Jags. Yes, I've checked in the back. They do. Then we run from the guitar into a pitch shifter pedal because I'm broke and I need one because I play on Floyd's, this one. And then we've got, a Dimebag wah, which I'm getting a whammy pedal, the red whammy, and that'll be going, before this. But if I get an overdrive, that will also be going in between those two. So, then we've got this right after the whammy, because, Dimebag had a 6-band EQ, this is my settings and whatnot. And then we go into the front of the amp, and then in the effects loop, the chain is the oral exciter with big bottom. Then we've got a 5-band parametric. Oh my god, you can steal my settings. Oh no. No, the secret sauce. The secret sauce is actually just this one. I'm not going to lie to you. And then we run into the mimic pedal, which I kind of use. I kind of don't use. If I was live, then I would, use it more. But, yeah, that's really about it. To be honest, there's not a whole lot going on in my life other than just go to work, pay off credit cards and whatnot. No, I didn't buy any of this on a credit card, by the way. This is all cash. I paid this all in cash. I did this all in cash. Randall RG100ES 900. I know, I'm a sucker, right? I'm such a big sucker. Both my cabs, one of them was 300, the other one was 150. Got scammed my 300 one. Whatever. It was matching, so why not? My rack was $50, pretty fucking big rack. I bought another one, a smaller one, which was now 150. I've got a noise gate coming. That'll be, it's a 2-channel, so it'll be in front and, in the effects loop. My parametric, $50. My oral exciter, I think that was like, I want to say 150. 6-band, 30. My wah from hell, you buy them for like $30-$40 on Facebook Marketplace. My dad got one from Guitar Center, so we got scammed. TC Electronic Mimic pedal, $100. They didn't have the small one in stock and the low price, so bought the big one. My pitch shifter pedal, $30. This, all stock, Chinese, replica and whatnot. I had to redo the frets, so that's about $200 in just materials. It's bad. They're bad frets, but at least they work. They're bigger. Had to lower it all, I'm not entirely happy with it, but whatever. I've got a real D from hell now. Wow. Shocker. The guy who made a D from hell, has a real one. I don't use that made one anymore. That was just for drumline. I've got the concrete sledge right here. But this one, the concrete sledge and this were both, this was 300, that was 450 because I paid for shipping. You know where to find your replicas, But my Real D from Hell, I got that as a graduation gift and it was 1.2K. Not worth it, but I upgraded it with the Bill and Becky XL500L because I'm going to support Bill Lawrence himself and not the company. Don't get me wrong. I don't care. I just wanted to try the XL500L because people said that was closer to the gray wire. So until, Bill Lawrence USA brings out the gray wire again, probably won't buy from them. I don't really care to. And then I put a Floyd Rose original on it. Plays very well. I upgraded this all on my own. Floyd Rose Special. I'm going to put 2 new pickups in it. Super Distortion and XL500L. In the concrete sledge that I have, obviously replica, you can see the fat gap. I bet if I shaved it down, it wouldn't be that bad, but will I do that? No, because you print out a bunch of stickers and then boom, you fucking got it. But, I'm gonna, this has a Dimebag flipped. I have another Dimebag I could put in that one, but I don't care to. That's in the thing. And then I would put another Super Distortion in this, because why not? I think this is, in drop D, so let me, give you guys that little bit of fun. This has a Floyd Rose Special on it as well. If you know me from TikTok, the one where I put it in my fake D from Hell, that's this one. Surprisingly enough, it's worked me fine. I've switched it from 2 guitars now, because it was also on my, actually this is the 3rd guitar, but it was on the fake D from Hell, my Real D from Hell, and now it's on this. So if I'm ever famous, then there's that little bit of story for you. But yeah, it's just crank it up, gain all day and whatnot. Both cabs are plugged in, both work just fine. I need to get some Texas heats, but the plan for now is get the new rack, ship everything over to that. I also have the Juice Goose. I got it. I don't know if you can see it in that other tidbit of the video, but I've got that. God, it's so easy to make 10-minute long videos when you just rant about your gear. Because I'm trying to be quick about it. I play with a Zach Wild pick from Pantera most of the time. This was the little known fact. This was the exact pick that Zach had when he played Good God, when he played Planet Caravan on the day Ozzy died. I went to that show, front row. If you look at the reel from that on Instagram or something, you can see me with my brown hair in the front row. I was right in front of Zach the whole show. Phenomenal experience. That was my first concert ever. Just amazing. I thought it was amazing. I'm absolutely in love with Pantera and, everything they made with their music and all the words they spoke in their music. Phil, great vocalist, he knew what the fuck was up. And he addressed this shit in the music. Do I really care about some of the shit he's done? Not really. Why? Because I've seen people be edgier, and it's not that big a deal to watch people be edgy. Just gonna be honest, I don't give a fuck. Same with the whole Dime was racist, they were all racist or something. I don't care, bro. You can watch 3 vulgar videos from Hell, Dime Vision 2. Bro, like, they're treating everyone like fucking family, and I can watch it. They give a slideshow of photos of house parties, and they're hanging out with minorities and shit. Don't care. I don't care. Even if they were, at the very least, they didn't fucking do anything to no one. They didn't. I've never heard a single story of them hating on a group of people for being different than them. They hated, people who were assholes, but whatever. I don't need to get into all that, even though I kind of did. Drum set in the back. It's a little Vinny kit. Got a 14x8 snare, if you care. 24, the black one right here, this one. 24 inch, that one, 22 inch. I'm gonna get rid of that, whatever. this red tom, 14, 16. Then we have a 16-inch tom on the ground. We need to get an 18-inch, whatever. These cymbals, dog shit. My drummer, you know, he has his own cymbal bag and stuff that he brings. I need to get him 2-3 more cymbal stands and shit. Yeah, I bought this for my bassist all over here. Raven RG200 with matching cab. It's kind of shit for bass, I'm not gonna lie. I need to get him a better one. But whatever. Does cleans phenomenally well. So for the time being, and if I get him a bass head for that, I will. I'm gonna use it for my cleans. Got to get an AV box for that. But I need to get a pedal board. Need to let these new pieces of gear come in Christmas and shit. I'm gonna get the same tuner Dimebag had because his tuning was fucking great. I love 425. It's so good. All my guitars are in 425. I play religiously on 425 because it's heavier. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you do watch this, they'll probably get like 5 views and stuff. Like, subscribe, you know, do all the usual stuff. I gotta say that because I want to post more on YouTube. But I don't have the shit for it. I've got a Mackie board and SM58, SM57. They aren't the same they are the same based on the same capsule. Doesn't mean they are the same capsule, but whatever. Need to get a KSM32 so I can blend the 58 with that on the Mackie board. 57 fucking will be for everyone else. I don't fucking know. I don't know. And then I gotta fuck around with miking up a bass drum because I've never done that. And it's always good to expand your knowledge, you know? But everything, by the way, everything stays plugged in. So fuck and shit on me after that. Fuck on how, you know, I've set up my amp and shit. Because I'm gonna have a lot more cabs and stuff, a lot more 4x12s eventually in the future. I want to get 2 Texas Heats, 4x12 cabs, you know, anything else Dime used that because some of his tones for Vulgar and stuff, yeah, they're more like bassy and they're more low, which is good. I like the sizzle, the by the way, I could have gotten the Century 200, 202, whatever, and Texas Heat combo instead of this, but I didn't because I like Great Southern Trend and Cowboys from Hell the most. And I think this also does a pretty good just overall tone. If I have the IRs and shit, and I have the amp head, so if I just throw that in my, you know, computer, then bada bing, bada boom, I can spectrum match shit. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, you know. Bye.